Bite the bullet. To endure pain or hardship without complaining. To bravely face a difficult or unpleasant situation. To make a difficult decision or take a necessary action, especially when it involves accepting the consequences. Despite the pain, he decided to bite the bullet and undergo surgery to repair his injured knee. When faced with the daunting task of studying for exams, she knew she had to bite the bullet and start preparing. The company had to bite the bullet and lay off several employees in order to stay afloat during the economic downturn. The patient had to bite the bullet and undergo chemotherapy to fight the cancer, despite the side effects. It's never easy to make budget cuts, but sometimes businesses have to bite the bullet to remain profitable. Back to the drawing board. To start over or go back to the beginning, especially when a plan, idea, or project has failed or needs to be revised. To reconsider or rethink a strategy or approach that has proven ineffective or unsuccessful. After the marketing campaign failed to attract customers, the company had to go back to the drawing board and come up with a new strategy. The chef wasn't satisfied with the recipe, so she scrapped it and went back to the drawing board to create a better dish. The first draft of the manuscript wasn't well received by publishers, so the author had to go back to the drawing board and make revisions. The initial design was rejected, so it's back to the drawing board for the engineering team. The project didn't meet the client's expectations, so the team had to go back to the drawing board and come up with a revised proposal. Break the ice. To initiate or facilitate communication, especially in a situation where people are unfamiliar or uncomfortable with each other. To alleviate tension or awkwardness by making a friendly or approachable gesture. The teacher used an icebreaker activity to break the ice on the first day of class and create a welcoming atmosphere. The host introduced a game to break the ice and help guests get to know each other at the party. The therapist asked open-ended questions to break the ice and encouraged the patient to open up about their feelings. The new employee brought homemade cookies to break the ice and make a good impression on her coworkers. He told a joke to break the ice at the start of the meeting and lighten the mood. A pain in the neck. A source of annoyance or frustration. Someone or something that causes inconvenience or difficulty. A literal pain or discomfort in the neck area, often used metaphorically to describe a persistent problem or annoyance. Dealing with all the paperwork has been a real pain in the neck lately. My allergies always act up in the springtime, and it's a real pain in the neck to deal with all the sneezing and congestion. The commute to work used to be quick and easy, but now it's become a pain in the neck due to all the traffic. The noisy neighbors have been a pain in the neck ever since they moved in next door. Fixing the leaky faucet has been a real pain in the neck. I've tried everything, but it still drips. Blood is thicker than water. Family relationships are stronger and more important than other types of relationships or loyalties. Family members should support and prioritize each other, even in difficult or challenging times. Even though they live far apart, they make an effort to stay in touch and support each other because they believe that blood is thicker than water. When their parents fell ill, the siblings rallied together to provide care and support, understanding that blood is thicker than water. Despite their disagreements, they always come together in times of need. After all, blood is thicker than water. He chose to help his sister move, even though it meant missing out on a weekend trip with friends. For him, blood is thicker than water. She decided to forgive her brother for his mistake because, in the end, blood is thicker than water. A bitter pill to swallow. Something unpleasant or difficult to accept. a harsh or painful truth that is hard to bear, a necessary but unpleasant experience or decision that one must endure or accept. Losing the championship game was a bitter pill to swallow, but they vowed to come back stronger next season. Failing the exam was a bitter pill to swallow, but it motivated him to study harder and improve his grades. Admitting defeat was a bitter pill to swallow, but she knew it was the right thing to do in the long run. The doctor delivered the diagnosis gently, but it was still a bitter pill to swallow for the patient and their family. The company's decision to downsize was a bitter pill to swallow for employees who lost their jobs. Hit the nail on the head. To describe exactly what is causing a situation or problem. To accurately identify or express the main point or cause of something. The consultant hit the nail on the head when she pointed out the flaws in our marketing strategy. His analysis of the situation hit the nail on the head, highlighting the key issues we needed to address. When she said we needed to improve our customer service, she really hit the nail on the head. The teacher hit the nail on the head when she identified the source of the student's confusion. The detective hit the nail on the head when he identified the motive behind the crime. Jump on the bandwagon. To join or support something that has become popular or successful, often without much consideration. To adopt a trend or follow a prevailing opinion because it seems advantageous or fashionable. When the team started winning games, fans who had previously been indifferent began to jump on the bandwagon and support them. After the movie won several awards, everyone started to jump on the bandwagon and praise it. When the new diet trend gained popularity, many people jumped on the bandwagon and started following it. Political candidates often try to persuade voters to jump on the bandwagon and support their campaign. After the company announced its new product, competitors quickly jumped on the bandwagon and released similar offerings. Keep something at bay. To prevent something unpleasant or dangerous from happening or from coming too close. To hold off or repel something, especially a threat or danger. The company installed security cameras to keep intruders at bay and protect their property. She relied on meditation to keep stress at bay and maintain her mental well-being. The medication helps keep his symptoms at bay, allowing him to live a relatively normal life. The organization implemented safety measures to keep accidents at bay and ensure the well-being of its employees. Regular exercise and a healthy diet can help keep illness at bay. Level up your English. Master vocabulary, idioms, and phrasal verbs with fun quizzes. Translate meanings into 104 languages. Download now. Link in the description. Please like and subscribe to our channel.